goes.
Good evening.
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Heat, backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle. And Duncan Robinson, Steve, one of the more pure shooters in the NBA. He can definitely hurt you from deep.
Yes, he can, Kevin. Robinson has a very easy shot. Great percentages from three. Well above the 40% mark on his career.
Lowry brings the double, and there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Now, here is Young. Capella, high post. Kicks it out to Collins. Going inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
That's his first.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Now, here's Lowry. Robinson for three. Butler finds Adebayo. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. It's tipped. Collins. Capella, the pass to Collins. Lets it go from the wing. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Nice smooth stroke. John Collins has improved his confidence from mid-range.
Inside, it's stolen by Capella. Young outside. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Couldn't have been more obvious about it. That's just a lack of discipline, not the way you're taught to do it.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Robinson. Now, Lowry. 6 to shoot. Can they get it? Robinson misses. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Young way outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
What do you expect? Young is a threat to score the moment he crosses half court.
Lowry against Young. Robinson on the wing. Over Bogdanovich. And that misses badly. Air ball. Poked away. The Hawks leading by 8. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Miami ball.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Lowry with the ball. And guarded by Capella. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Lowry against Young. There's a minute 47 left here in the opening quarter. Rebound by Butler. The Heat trail by 6. Right side Lowry. Tries it from the top of the key, and he drops that one in.
The J from Jimmy Butler is becoming money, burying those shots.
Young dishes to Capella. Collins kicks to Young. Hawks passing it around. Here's Capella. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Tucker with the ball, working on Collins. Deep 2 from Robinson. It's not going to go for him. And Atlanta will come the other way. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
In the corner, it's Robinson over Bogdanovich. And that one comes up a bit short.
I can't believe he hasn't hit a shot all period. Someone else needs to step up and help close the gap.
Young from deep three-point range. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The shot by Lowry, no good. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. From deep. Doesn't go for him. Here's Tucker. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Atlanta with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. Collins passes to Capella and stolen by Kyle Lowry. The feed to Tucker. The kick outside to Butler. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Butler on the way. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Such a great all-around player. Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
Now Lowry, after the missed three from John Collins. Stolen by Collins. Young with no one around. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Young's got 5 now.
On the offensive end, Trae Young makes a huge impact. He can carry a team.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Here's Oladipo. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
Here's Capella. Tries yet again. In the corner, it's Hunter. Drains the three-pointer. He has 6.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Hero's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To Hunter. Kicks to Bogdanovich. From deep. Rebound by the Heat. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Atlanta foul.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Now
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And right there you see Herter's instincts for the game, especially at the offensive end.
Right against Oladipo. In the corner, it's Morris. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Jang. And Oladipo pulls it down. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 4-point game.
Hero produces across the board. Some guys have potential, others just get it done.
Right, the pass to Jang. He kicks to Hunter. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. The 17-footer. Herter, no good.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Now, Hero. He's tightly guarded. Down low. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. It's stolen by Haslem. Got it off in time, and no good on the last second attempt this time. So that'll be it for the first. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They've got a 2-point lead. Kenny, give us your... And that'll about...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, DeAndre Hunter, getting it done today.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
We've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Miami, Marky Morris is out there with Haslem. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Deadman in at the 5, roaming the paint. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Hero with it. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Hero's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Back to Young. From deep 3-point range, the long distance 3 is buried.
3.
And the Hawks lead by 4.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And there's the pass to Morris. It's deflected. Heat moving the ball around. And that one drops.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Oladipo against Young. Oladipo misses. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. For 3, Morris with the rebound.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead. Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
Lou Williams is checked in for Atlanta. Oladipo for 3, and they recover it. There's Hero with the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Gallinari. Feeds to Jang. Shot clock at 6. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Heat with the lead. Hero on the wing. 10 points for him. Pulls up. Oladipo outside. Williams with the block.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Hunter, no one around him. Traps in the tray. Hunter's got 9 points.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Pass to Hero. The dish to Morris. Now here is Haslam. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. 1:32 left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Tucker. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Herter. Another 3 for Atlanta.
In all second half, they haven't gotten stopped with any consistency.
In the corner, it's Robinson. And it's good off the back rim and in. Robinson's got his first points of the night.
Lowry doing a good job of looking to include his teammates.
Bounce pass from Williams. From deep. Herter, no good. The Heat trail by 3. Robinson for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Williams scanning the floor. Out to Gallinari. Misses off the right eye.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Outside Lowry. Jacks up a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Lowry's got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Outside Williams. Will it go? And it's good on the way in.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
Here's Lowry. Robinson for 3, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Heat lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Atlanta. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Clint Capella is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. And so here is Miami, following the 3 by Atlanta. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. Atlanta making some changes. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Young is subbed in for Williams. Here's Lowry, driving the lane, plays it up and banks it in. Lowry's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
And the attacking mentality of Kyle Lowry, tearing his way to the rim with ease.
Young fires away from outside. Rebound by the Heat. Deflects the pass. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Hawks lead by 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
Now at the line, Bam Adebayo.
And Adebayo drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Young against Lowry. Young taking his time here. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. And it's Butler with the jam.
You see the intensity in Butler's eyes. When you give him room to run, look out.
Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. To the middle. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
5 to shoot. Deep 2 from Robinson.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite a tailspin.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Adebayo's got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
And Tucker kicks to Robinson. Outside Butler. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. It's stolen by Capella. Young against Lowry. From deep three-point range. Got a piece of it. Miami leading by 3. Here's Tucker. The shot, no good. Good defensive work there by Young. Here's Herter. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
I like seeing this from a young player. Kevin Herter taking big shots.
Young against Lowry. Outside Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Capella. Miami no good on that time either. Atlanta's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Young outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Butler kicks to Robinson. Trifecta!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now, here is Young. Herter passes to Young. Fires for 3. A shot, no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Robinson kicks to Love. It's stolen by Capella.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Lowry finds Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Now it's a 7-point Heat lead.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
There's the 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And that's an intentional foul.
Both Hawks foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
You know, it's easy to see why Kyle Lowry has racked up so many all-star selections over his career. His leadership on the floor and his willingness to fight for every play is true.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Salt Lake City, Utah, full and deep.
Thank you, Kevin.
What a great philosophy. DA, thanks. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
And here's Lowry. Inside, stolen by O'Neal.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
What an athletic lineage from Mike Conley. Of course, Mike Sr., triple jump gold medalist at the 92 games. Mike Conley, for over a decade, has been a tremendous NBA player.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now here is Lowry. Takes a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
How effortless has Kyle Lowry made the 3 look over the course of his career? So confident.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Passes it to Butler. Back to Lowry. Outside for Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Good on the triple.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, we normally see Mike Conley toe the line. That time he takes a step or 2 past it. Okay, Mike.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Here's Mitchell. That shot missing. The Heat go the other way with it.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Conley with the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat trail by 4. Here's Butler. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, this is where Jimmy Butler started on the offensive end. The mid-range game has always been solid.
Conley with the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Robinson finds Butler. Back to Robinson. O'Neal against Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
High post, Gobert. And the pass to Bogdanovich. Adebayo against Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Gobert. The shot off that time. And the Heat going the other way now. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Conley gets the bucket. And it's 7 points for Conley. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Jazz?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Here's Lowry. Michael Conley making his last shot. A nice shot by Tucker.
Well, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. The drive by Mitchell. And Adebayo sends it back. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
Robinson on the wing. Tipped away. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Conley. Gobert with it.
And you love how much heart Bam plays with defensively working.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Jazz lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. The guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Gobert with it. He's guarded by Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert down low. Adebayo on him. Gobert can't hit. Gobert's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Butler passes to Lowry. Now Tucker. He's covered by Bogdanovich. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Down low, poked loose, and stolen by Butler. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Lowry can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption.
And yet we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Maybe the most defining aspect of Kyle Lowry's career has been that competitive spirit. This guy has got vision, scoring ability, but he's always been team first.
6 to shoot. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. Jazz leading by 3. And now they decide to foul intentionally. One of the many changes in how the game is played, pace. It seems to us like everyone is playing a very fast pace. How do you like that style of basketball?
Well, it is the preferred way for me to play the game and to watch the game. It gives us an opportunity to see the best athletes and the most skilled basketball players get out and flourish. The other thing is, it has been proven that the first 8 seconds of the shot clock are often your most successful shots.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when the illegal screen is set.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. So Oladipo will bring it up for Miami. 8-point game. There's 1:38 left in the first half of the game. Dedmon finds Oladipo to end the run. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Outside Conley.
Well, that's an example of the long arms of Victor Oladipo. He really makes it difficult with his defense.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the second quarter. Takes it inside. The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
The first one falls.
There are a few things that you love about Victor Oladipo. Number one, the energy and effort he plays with every night. His willingness to carry a load on the offensive end. But more than that, guys, it's the tone and tenor of unselfishness that he sets for this entire group.
The drive by Mitchell. Here's Gobert, and he banks in the layup. Gobert's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Morris. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, he has the frame and the aggressiveness to take on contact. Morris finishing the play and one.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Passes to Oni. He dishes it to Whiteside. 5 on the clock. Clarkson goes in, and he dunks it down.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Oladipo outside. Inside. Here's Dedmon. Utah with the rebound. No one near Whiteside as he lets it go. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. And trying as they might, they couldn't. And that...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the small forward. And it's Gay at the elbow. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Oni, guarded by Oladipo, and stolen by Dedmon. In transition, here comes Miami. He lobs it up.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Here's Oni. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Whiteside dishes to Ingles. Back to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. To the inside. And Whiteside slams it home.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Dedmon.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
To the paint, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Here's Strus. Power down with both hands.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters. Well, Victor Oladipo won't back down from a challenge. He isn't afraid of getting a little bit nasty if the defense sort of sets the tone.
Oladipo hits them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Oni passes to Whiteside. To the middle. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Hero. The shot by Clarkson, no good. And Morris has got the ball here for Miami. They trail by 1.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Here's Oni, guarded by Oladipo. Driving inside. Got a piece of it. Oni passes to Whiteside. Second chance shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Team foul.
Good on the second free throw.
Boy, the missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
There's the pass to Hero. 1:37 left in the third. Down low, Dedmon. Now, Hero. He's guarded closely. Stolen by Gay. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. That shot, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Oladipo outside. Oh, Morris in position. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Clarkson outside. Dishes it to Gay. With the drive. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And this is why you got to close up all lanes to the basket. When Gay is driving inside, he is going for the finish.
That's to Hero. Shoots over Clarkson. And too long on the shot. Utah has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Three-pointer. Rebound, Utah. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. And that one good from Clarkson. And now a 4-point Utah lead.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Oladipo outside. Out to Morris. And stolen by Gay. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
That one is no good. Right side Lowry. Passes it to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. He nails the buzzer beater.
That's a crucial
3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Jazz leading by a point. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Whiteside in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's a hand on it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. O'Neal's got his first bucket of the night.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Butler dishes to Tucker. Pocket 6. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Jazz leading by 3. Over in the corner, Conley. Bogdanovich with it. Robinson picks him up. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Gobert, he's checked in for Whiteside. Lowry has the open look. Sinks the three-pointer.
Kyle Lowry never shy about how far away from the cup he might be. Boy, that was a long, deep ball.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Feeds it to O'Neal. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Lowry against Conley. Here's Robinson. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Conley's shot is off. Miami trailing. Right side Robinson. Adebayo with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Robinson passes to Adebayo. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Utah's on defense. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And Tucker kicks to Robinson to take the lead. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. And it's off the back rim. No good. Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Lowry inside the line. Now the pass to Adebayo. To tie it up. And he sinks the layup. Adebayo's got the game tied up here for Miami.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. 1:51 left in the 4th quarter. Out to Conley. They could use a bucket. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gobert. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Third team foul.
1:32 left to play here in the fourth. Butler feeling out of it to take the lead.
I love how Bogdanovich gets up and tries to annoy shooters, doing all he can to alter the shot.
Mitchell. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Lowry. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Robinson. 5 to shoot. Gobert with the block. And they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, a chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Conley against Lowry. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Trying to get something going. It drops.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Lowry against Conley. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. This is a Adebayo to take the lead. Count it!
Every possession critical, and Kyle Lowry delivers once again.
Mitchell right side. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Robinson. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Adebayo.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
Fourth team foul.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
How about during his third season, Bam Adebayo took the leap, named an All-Star for the first time. Bam was huge in the 2020 bubble, helping the Heat reach the NBA Finals.
And so the big win by Miami. And all right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Thank you, Kevin.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. Stolen by Mitchell. Stolen by Collins. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Young. That shot off. The Jazz go the other way with it. And here is O'Neal. Now, here's Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Off target with his 3. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Hunter on the wing. It's Young on the wing. It's 3 pointers off the mark. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Gobert. There's O'Neal with the three. They grab their own miss. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got the first bucket of the game with the three for the Jazz. And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Now O'Neal, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Mitchell is doubled. The Jazz working the ball around now. Stolen by Collins. Hunter with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Stolen by Mitchell. O'Neal kicks to Conley. And the Jazz, another three.
And Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
Young dishes to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And stolen by Hunter.
Well, they've weathered their turnovers so far.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Mitchell outside. He kicks it to Gobert. Back to Conley. Inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Pass to O'Neal. Now here is Conley. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Goes up again. For three, Mitchell. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Young against Conley. Young passes to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Young against Conley. For three, Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Conley inside the line. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins. A high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. For the three. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Conley.
You know, off that pick, Mike Conley, he's able to drive, shoot, and pass. That's what makes him a tough cover.
Young against Gobert. Fires the three. And Trae Young hits from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Mitchell with it. Clock at 6. Fires from 14. Unable to get that one.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now O'Neal. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Right wing. O'Neal from long range. Gets the three-pointer to fall. O'Neal's got himself on the board with 3 there. And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break them down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it.
And stolen by Hunter. There's the drive, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Beautiful creativity off the dribble. That's a slick move by Hunter.
Utah's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. The pass to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Conley with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Young with no one around. Buries it from three-point range. Young's got the lead up to 1 now for the Hawks. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. The feed to Gobert. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. Bogdanovich, left block shot on the way.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You see the vertical. Put Capella way above the rim with 1 or 2 hands.
Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of All-Stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
Here's Young. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Here's Collins. Rebounded by the Jazz. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Mitchell wide open. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Mitchell's got 5.
That jumper of Mitchell is superb. Has a great feel for when to take these mid-range shots.
And here's Young from the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a handle.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now Gobert. He has 6. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Gobert's got it all tied up now for the Jazz. Here's Young. He's got 9. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Collins. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. And here's Gobert. Good work defensively by Capella.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly, he hadn't established position there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. On defense, Utah. Trailing by 2. A nice shot by Gallinari.
A consistent shooter. Gallinari can light the tree from deep.
Here's Oni. He's guarded by Williams. Back to Clarkson. Shoots the three. Rebound by the Hawks. It's deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Atlanta shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
A player like Lou Williams is so valuable. He's an exceptional producer your team can rally around. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Clarkson surveying the floor. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of it.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They trailed by as many as 6 points. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. We've got Rudy Gay, also Whiteside out there. Joe Ingles is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. And Okongwu slams it in.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Clarkson kicks to Gay. Back to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, you see right there, Rudy attacks and maintains focus. He is a load to contain.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Atlanta leading by 6. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Herter passes to Okongwu. The kick out to Williams. Hawks passing it around. Now, here's Okongwu. Guarded closer. Misses from short range.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Here's Gallinari. The shot, no good. So Utah will take it the other way.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5. Looking for some continuity.
It's Williams, high post. Whiteside's there. A shot by Reddish, no good. Jazz trail by 6. To the paint.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And it's Williams with the ball for the Hawks. Pass to Okongwu. Down low. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Pass to Gay. Feeds to Whiteside. Passes it to Oni. Second shot opportunity. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
Showing his all-around game. Gallinari doesn't get to the rim that much, but has the size to do damage once he's there.
Gay outside. Back to Clarkson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
There's the pass to Herter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
He dishes it to Reddish. Back to Herter. Out left to the wing. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist from Reddish. Reddish has got his 3rd assist on the night. 3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Clarkson passes to Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
I'll tell you, Whiteside doesn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
Outside Williams, pass to Herter. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Gallinari. Lots of room. Jump shot is good that time. And that's now 7 points for Gallinari.
Although Gallinari is used more to stretch the floor, he has the size and skill to do damage from mid-range.
Clarkson outside. Gay. And Gay with the second chance points. Gay's got 5 points in the quarter.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Outside Williams. Dishes to Okongwu. Nice move. And he lays it up and in. Okongwu has now got 6.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Gobert gets to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. Gallinari covering. Mitchell outside. Over Okongwu. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution for your Hawks.
Here's Young. From deep. And no good that time. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. It's Atlanta up by 6. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Jazz trail by 6. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter and it's small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Young passes to Capella. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the 2nd player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
The pass to Conley. Capella against Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
Young looking it over. Kicks it out to Collins. There's the dish to Hunter. Wants to get it to Collins and does. And good. He has it. 6 points for John Collins.
Terrific move by Collins. An emerging big man who's still reaching his potential.
Conley dishes to Gobert. And Capella sends it back. And they get it back. Here's Conley. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. That three off the mark. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks leading by 7. Now, here is Young. Kicks to Capella. Back to Young. From deep three-point range. Pass to Hunter. Here's Bogdanovic. On its way from Young for 2.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stop the alley.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovic does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Bogdanovic against Mitchell. He feeds it to Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
And Young kicks to Collins. And that one, good. Collins has got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Mitchell to the left wing. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovic. A three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that guy.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Collins against O'Neal. Collins kicks to Hunter. Over O'Neal. The kick out to Young. Over Conley. Young in the corner. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's the three. Hits it from three-point range. And the Hawks lead by 12.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Young fires away from outside. Another three for Atlanta.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Young outside, and so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Some good cup, David. Thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
It's time.
And we've got...
Well, thank you.
You already do. You and he are winning play. David, thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Collins. Shoots over Tucker. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And here are the Heat now. Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
And here's Lowry, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. In the corner, it's Robinson. Inside, here's Adebayo. And Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times, throws that one away.
Here's Collins. Here's Hunter. Outside Collins. Stolen by Tucker. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. A nice shot by Tucker.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
Passes it to Capella. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Young against Lowry. Young's shot is off.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
He had a nice open look right there.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
The Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Young pass to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. From deep. No good there. And Miami the other way now.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Robinson with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Outside for Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
The Heat leading by 7. Butler with the ball. Lays it up and banks it in. Butler's got his second bucket of the game to go.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Young against Lowry. And finished off by Collins.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play. And very, very high percentage.
In the corner, it's Robinson. To the middle, here's Tucker. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Collins, and Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. Packs a punch in there.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Miami.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And there's the pass to Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Trailing by 10. Young looking around. And it's Capella missing. For Miami, they've gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Butler finds Lowry. A 3 ball. Good on the triple. Lowry's got 9.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Capella. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Lowry. Butler on the wing. Here's Robinson. And that one released in time, but no good. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges drawn. He sheds light on the significance.
It's a real nice momentum shift.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall, to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Miami?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Then it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. Lowry against Young. Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the head shots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that.
Here's Collins. Oh,
man. Some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
Miami leading by 15. Robinson passes to Lowry. Collins grabs the miss.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Young against Lowry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And that's his first
drawing a foul down low. Trae Young earning that trip to the line.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Gallinari comes in for Collins. Right side Robinson lets the free fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture that he had built.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Young dishes to Gallinari. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Trae Young showing off his finishing ability on the inside.
The Hawks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Here's Hero. Morris trying to free himself up. Can't hit from in close. Young from outside. Poked away. And they'll get another chance. Over Oladipo. And it's Miami with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Now, Hero. Defense is right there. From the high post. That's short off the rim.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
And Gallinari throws it down.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
1:22 left to play in the first half. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Knocks down the 3 ball. Oladipo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Young. 8 points for him. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 10 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Oladipo, the pass to Strus. Now, Hero. Offline with his 3. Dedmon with it. Okongwu covering. And Morris throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Oladipo against Young. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be a legal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Radish, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
11 seconds left to play here in the half.
Oh, what a beautiful pass. And then to catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it. Here's Oladipo, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Like to see when an off.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Kyle Lowry has been the story in this one. He had 12 points and 3 assists. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
On the wings, Herder and Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Here's Okongwu. Takes it off the glass. Okongwu's now got the first points of the second half here for Atlanta. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And stolen by Okongwu.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
Pass to Herder. The Hawks working the ball around. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. Kept alive by Atlanta. Reddish the pass to Herder. Got a piece of it. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Just 3 to shoot.
It's Hero's quickness on defense right now that's helping him to be effective.
Here's Strus. Oladipo taking his time here. To the inside. And stolen by Okongwu. Herder passes to Gallinari. Back to Herder. Gallinari down low. He's covered by Hero.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Oladipo right side. To the paint. Here's Morris. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. And the Heat lead by 16.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Good. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Williams against Oladipo. Williams passes to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
Here's Oladipo. He has 7. Desmond kicks to Oladipo. Passes it to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Inside and stolen by Williams. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Okongwu's running. Sweet move. And Okongwu slams it in.
Ooh, and I hope he hurt his neck because that was one nasty head fake.
Yeah, the defender bought it all the way, didn't he? Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Oladipo for 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Herter passes to Williams. Down low and stolen by Dedmon. In transition, here comes Miami. Hero from long range. Connects from three-point range. Hero's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. Williams dishes to Okongwu. Oladipo against Williams. He feeds it to Okongwu. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Moore. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Collins. And Collins is right there. Collins has got 8 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Outside Robinson. And the Heat. Another three.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And Young kicks to Hunter. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Butler against Collins. Lowry passes to Tucker. It's Robinson high post. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Miami Heat in command with a 6. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3. Robinson finds Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Heat moving the ball around. They get it again. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. The Hawks trail by 14. Young outside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 17 points was their biggest margin. Bogdanovich against Lowry. And the pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Young from deep three-point range. No good from outside. The Heat leading by 14. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Lowry for 3. Three-pointer. Butler rebounded by the Hawks. Young outside. Kicks it out to Collins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Sometimes you just don't have somebody on your roster to match up with the type of player that John Collins is.
And so Collins nails both of them.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
A shot by Lowry, no good. The Hawks trail by 12. Young outside. Launches it. No good on that one. And it's Miami the other way. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Hawks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. High post Young. Lob pass to Capella. It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. And Lowry gets it to go. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Outside Robinson. Outside Lowry. Three-pointer. Carries it from three-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Dishes it to Tucker. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And again, Miami with the triple.
For three.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Heat.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kyle Lowry.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Pass to Robinson. Takes the three. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. And the Heat lead by 18.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Lowry against Young. Beyond the arc. There's the triple. The shot by Lowry, no good. And here's Atlanta, stolen by Robinson. From the arc. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting five. Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the DA.
Thank you.
Changing like the game is. David, good insight. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three. And for Miami, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the four. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And that one's good by Butler.
Well, Butler pulling the defense farther from the rim with the ability to make that three-point shot.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. The pass to Conley. From past the arc. Here's Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. To the middle. It's stolen by Adebayo. Robinson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Conley against Lowry. Robinson for three. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Now here is Conley. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Butler against O'Neal. Butler kicks to Lowry. Driving inside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, attacking off the bounce has been a consistent part of Kyle Lowry's game. He's always had tremendous body control.
Conley with a wide open look. Another miss by Conley.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Well, their pass to Adebayo. Feeds it to Tucker. Adebayo with the ball. Pass to Robinson. 4 on the clock. Back to Adebayo. It's stolen by Gobert. O'Neal up top. The three. Gets hauled in by the Heat. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Lowry dishes to Butler. Inside. A nice shot by Tucker.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Lowry against Conley. Now the dish to O'Neal. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Conley. Trying to get open as Bogdanovich. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Robinson on the wing, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
It gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now here is Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. Robinson, that's good. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Passes to Tucker. Outside Butler. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Robinson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Tucker. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. 8-point game. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. A three. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Who's back up. It's hauled in by the Heat. Robinson for three. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. Lowry has the open look. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's the Miami Heat in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Hits the three-point bomb. Lowry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Butler with the steal. Adebayo with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Deep two from Robinson. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And here's the break. It's tipped. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. A three ball. And the Heat, another three.
Yeah, that's two straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Rebound by Butler. Miami leading by 14. Tucker the pass to Robinson. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Bogdanovich. O'Neal with it. Butler covering. Here's Bogdanovich. Gobert dishes to O'Neal. Conley against Lowry. And here we go. It's Butler. He dishes it to Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one. Conley with the three. The shot comes out. The Heat go the other way with it. Outside Robinson. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Butler. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. Offensive stats and records always draw more attention to us, but the defensive skill level in the NBA right now is also incredibly high.
It is, Kevin. We talk about basketball IQ, and so often we're referencing the offensive end of the floor, how to manipulate pick and roll, how to read and react in some motion offenses. I think high-caliber, smart defensive players impact winning as much as anybody. Do you have game plan discipline? Do you know what your philosophy is? Do you understand the personnel on the opposite side? That takes work and it takes commitment, and I have great admiration for those guys.
Mitchell against Robinson. Some solid defense from Robinson. And it's Butler missing.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Adebayo kicks to Lowry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Kyle Lowry may be just a shade over 6 foot, but he has zero problem mixing it up down low. This guy plays with such great fight. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Conley's shot is off.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And the shot goes in. Lowry's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
It's stolen by Morris. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Strus passes to Lowry. It's good from long range. Lowry's got 15.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Conley scanning the floor. Looking to end the run. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Kyle Lowry firing. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Kyle Lowry has been the story in this one. He ended up with 15 points, 5. And
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Conley. He can't get it to go. Now the Heat take it the other way. Oladipo outside. He kicks it to Morris. There's Hero with the three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Mitchell gets it to go.
The combination of power, aggression, and frame, and a willingness to embrace contact. Mr. Donovan Mitchell delivers.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Inside. Morris, no good. Jazz trail by 20. And here's Conley outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Conley's got 5 now.
If there's an opportunity in transition, Mike Conley will seize it. Well done for the easy one.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Stolen by Mitchell. The tray. Nice D from Oladipo. The Heat leading by 17. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Mitchell outside. Baseline try, and good that time. 13 points in the game.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon, and Dedmon throws it down.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
And here's Conley outside. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Lets the three fly. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Another shot. It's hauled in by the Heat. 22 is their biggest lead. Oladipo against Conley. Oladipo outside. Oladipo draws the double. Up top, Morris. Covered by Mitchell. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Utah ball.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Oladipo against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell left side. 6 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Substitutions for your Heat.
And they recover it. Gobert trying to get open. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. And here's Conley outside. The Jazz with another miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now the pass to O'Neal. Jazz passing it around. Bogdanovich wide open. And it's Bogdanovich again missing.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
Robinson misses. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. To end the drought. Out to Conley. Mitchell outside. Fires from deep. That's good again. His seventh basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Well, that's his second three of the game. One in the first half, one here.
Pass to Adebayo. Robinson against Mitchell. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Lowry against Conley. Shoots. The shot by Lowry, no good. To the middle. Stolen by Robinson. And so it's Miami with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Stolen by Mitchell. Launches it. Rebound by Butler. The Heat leading by 16. Outside Robinson. Wide open. And the jumper is on the mark.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Robinson left side. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Mitchell. From deep. Conley's shot is off.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Lowry against Conley. Outside for Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Over Mitchell. Robinson dishes to Tucker. No good with the triple. Jazz trail by 15. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Mitchell looking it over. Banked in off the glass. Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half.
My goodness, how do you guard against that? Mitchell tremendous at just getting through the contact.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Back to Lowry. Out to the right wing. Here's Tucker. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. And the Heat lead by 16.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Passes it to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. And it's Miami with the rebound. 22 is their biggest lead. Mitchell against Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Kicks it to Lowry. Ring shot on the way. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Lowry's got 20 points.
Here's a guy who's always willing to take what the defense gives him. If his teammates are open, yes, Kyle Lowry will find him. But if he needs to be aggressive, he can do that as well.
Butler against Conley. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And the Heat, another 3.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Mitchell wide open. Another miss by Utah. And here are the Heat now. They've got an 8-0 run.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Miami.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyle Lowry.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
For 3, Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
In the corner, it's Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Conley with it. Fires the 3. Can't connect. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle. Conley with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Young, the pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Mitchell. Gobert passes to Conley. Beyond the arc. That shot off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young way outside. A quick shot there. It's off target. Outside Mitchell takes a three. Gobert passes to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Young. And now the Hawks on the break. Conley against Bogdanovich. There's Young with the three. Kept alive by Atlanta. Here's Hunter. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
I like watching DeAndre Hunter take quick shots. He's getting into a rhythm.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Here's Conley. The three from Mitchell. With the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Young, the pass to Collins. Outside Young. Capella with it. Back to Young. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
The Jazz have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running. Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Now here's Hunter. Pass to Collins. It's stolen away. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Atlanta ball.
Now Young. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. From deep. Offensive board.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Tries again. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Hunter. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Capella with the jam.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. For 3, O'Neal connects from downtown. O'Neal's got 5 points.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Young way outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Utah has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first, struggling from that area. Back to Mitchell. 1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. O'Neal on the wing. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Young way outside. The kick to Hunter. Goes back up. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. To the inside. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And here's the fast break. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. The kick to Hunter. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Young. No good off the glass.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks ahead, leading by a point. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam. You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Right side, Bogdanovich. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Kept alive. To the left side wing. Stolen by Collins. Young with it. He's picked up by Conley. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. The kick to Hunter. Shot clock at 5. And he lobs it up top. Capella can't get it to go.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to O'Neal. O'Neal on the wing. Left side, Mitchell. Down low. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Pass to Hunter. Bogdanovich against Collins. Young from long range. Atlanta again missing.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Back to O'Neal. 4-3. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
A minute 53 left to play in the second quarter. To the middle. Gobert finds Bogdanovich. And that one good. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket in this one.
Bogdanovich is most effective when his teammates are setting him up. And all he has to do is knock it down.
To the wing on the left. Collins, a good look. and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
It's stolen by Hunter. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
Team foul. Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Outside Herter to the inside. Jang. There's the triple. Second chance shot. The kick out to Williams. Back to Jang. Pulls up at the elbow. And that one's long. Utah trailing here. From deep, Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Over Herter. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
An underrated athlete, Danilo Gallinari is built to operate out in space.
Conley against Williams. Outside Mitchell to the paint. Here's Gobert. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Here's Reddish. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Conley goes in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Conley's gotten his first basket of the night.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get the parties. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead. And that'll...
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Here's who Nate McMillan is starting the second half with. Danilo Gallinari out there with Gorgie Jang. Then there's Lou Williams. Then there's Kevin Herter. And it's Reddish in at the 3.
When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Utah. Outside Herter. Misses the 3. And the second major deal Gallo was a part of. Smitty, the trade sending Paul George from OKC to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was Gallo and SGA. 5 first-round picks going from the Clips to the Thunder back in 2019. We keep seeing Danilo moved in these blockbuster trades because he's a unique talent at 6'10" with a shooting ability out this world.
First team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And stolen by Williams.
And the over and back call is just a loss of focus.
When you're thinking about the next play, rather than being in the moment, these kinds of mistakes happen.
Ingles passes to Whiteside. Inside. Count it, and the foul. That one on Herter.
In attack mode, Whiteside drawing the foul. Still able to complete the play.
Free throw no good for Whiteside. The Hawks leading. Herter with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Herter gets the bucket. Herter's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Honey. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Honey. Pass to Whiteside. The three. It's hauled in by Reddish.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Down low. Gallinari for three. That one is off. And Utah will come the other way. Clarkson passes to Gay. Out to the right wing. Up top Ingles. And here's Clarkson. Williams defending. Ingles against Gallinari. 4 on the clock. Another shot. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Clarkson for three. Gets the three ball to go. Clarkson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're giving up way too many second chance points.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Herder.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside to Gallinari.
2 minutes.
Rebound, Utah. To the inside. Here's Gay. This for the tie. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, you see right there, Rudy attacks and maintains focus. He is a load to contain.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Outside, Williams. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Outside Herder. The three is up. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Now here's Whiteside. Clarkson outside. On the wing, Ingles. Here's Honey. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Tries again. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
A really solid shooter once he gets to the line, and Rudy Gay has gotten to the line a lot in his career.
Now here's Herder. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Gallinari against Ingles. Pass to Oni. To the paint. And it's Gay with the miss.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herder. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And here's Clarkson. Pass to Oni. Clarkson outside. And we've reached the end of the third. Jazz out in front. They lead by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Utah leading. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Stolen by Young. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Collins with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Up again. It's good on the putback.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Conley against Young. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Good on the shot. And the Jazz lead by 4.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Conley against Young. Inside, Bogdanovic. Oh! And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
He was all alone on that one.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
Young, the pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovic. Here he goes. Pass to Capella. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. In transition, here come the Jazz. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Gobert. And now an 8-point Utah lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
It also seems like they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially offensively. Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Left side, Bogdanovic. Mitchell against Bogdanovic. 6 to shoot. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Now here's Young. An easy 2 on the layup.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level, and that's where he's a complete threat.
Here's Mitchell. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Gobert. To the middle.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Bogdanovic from long range. Oh, well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. He told his team, quote, "We can do this. This is why we put in the work. This is the moment the work pays off." He's coaching them up for a victory.
Now here's Young. Pass to Capella. From downtown. Young missing again.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And here are the Jazz. They're on a 13-4 run. Young against Conley. Now Bogdanovic. Stolen by Collins. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Not just a scorer. Bogdanovic shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
Pass to Gobert. Now here's Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. Beyond the arc. They get it again. Here's O'Neal. Shoots over Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
And here's Hunter. Outside Young. Capella pass to Young. He takes it in. Kicks it out to Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
And BA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
Pass to O'Neal. The three. Hunter with the rebound.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Now here's Young. Bogdanovich on the wing. Collins finds Bogdanovich. Young with it. Shoots. So we see the Jazz get the win here. Allie, thank you as always.